Bangkok's Chinatown, we can see that there are a lot of changes going on, especially since the pandemic began with the latest outbreak. The Thai capital's once bustling Chinatown is now very quiet, with many of the businesses suffering from the impact of the pandemic. The 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. curfew in Bangkok and 12 other provinces is prompting numerous street food stalls and restaurants in Chinatown centered on Yawarat Road to open earlier than usual. One of them is Kway Chap Nai One restaurant, which has reopened after the original owner died of COVID-19. They decided to open at 9:30 a.m. instead of in the evening to earn more income and to cover their daily expenses. Many of the street food stalls, including a shop that sells imported fruits, revealed that their incomes have dropped significantly compared to more than 10,000 baht they used to earn per day. Another shop which sells Thai desserts also said that their income has dropped by half, adding that throughout their 20 years of doing business, COVID-19 has affected their lives the most, more even than the political protests or the Great Floods back in 2011. President of the Thai Restaurants and Street Food Association, Prapathsorn Rangsiroth, said that restaurants are being greatly affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Many of them have had to adapt to changes, while smaller ones are closing down because they can no longer bear the cost of staying open. They are also demanding that the government should come up with more relief measures. The association also predicts that 60% of stalls and restaurants, not including the street vendors, will cease operations in the third quarter of this year if the government cannot control the COVID-19 situation. Meanwhile, when you think of Chinatown, you would also think of many gold shops. And these gold shops are also being deeply affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Some had to still open on recent public holidays, but with almost no customers at all. The CEO of the Huaseng Heng Group revealed that they have closed 2 branches and 1 in a shopping center due to the pandemic. However, online trading is still available as usual, and many gold shops also came up with more channels to sell gold to increase more income. At the same time, the Gold Traders Association predicts that Thailand will take a very long time to recover from the pandemic, as the number of infections is still rising even with the partial lockdown in place since earlier this month. They also hope that the government will speed up its mass inoculations and procure more efficient vaccines and medication to fight against COVID-19.